Hey guys, this is Kevin, PokeWings, and I am here to show off the entirety of the not Eastgate Mall show, but the Dayton Mall show for City to City. This was a good weekend, I thought, and you'll pretty much see the final reaction to how the show went at the end of the video. But thank you for watching and welcome into the new year, because this video will be out in 2025, but right now it's 2024. If you had a wonderful 2024, let me know in the comments some of your favorite Pokemon card memories that you got throughout the year. But with that being said, let's get into the interactions and the transactions already in progress. Sold off one of my Greninja EXs, not the SIR, unfortunately, and sold it off for $2. The kid already left, but we ended up picking up the Deoxys from Crown Zenith for $5. All right, selling off the Mr. Mime. This was out of a special bundle set and also out of the Legendary Collection. It was like a Sam's Club exclusive, but selling it off for $2. All right, family picked up a couple of some of the A-Spec. I couldn't even remember the names of them right quick, but selling the pair for $2. The Titan that I had from the Surging Sparks booster box is going away for $5. Thanks again. All right, it's a big one. The Cosmic Eclipse and Chilling Rain double blister pack with the Celebi pin. We ended up getting that over the holidays, and we're getting rid of it for $32. We ended up picking up from a customer, I forgot to record it earlier, but it was the Absol from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Triumphant, and condition-wise, it's fine. There's like, obviously wear on it, but there's not like any major creases aside from that corner right there, and I think there was like another one on this, but they gave us a good deal on it. But yeah, if the guy's watching, thanks for the deal, man. All right, so did a quick trade. It was even amount for 86, so did it all for that, and they are getting the gold puffin. This I ended up pulling off recently, and good to see it because we got extra one in the box. And then also that Charizard I pulled recently, you'll pretty much see the photo pop up here. That was around Christmas Eve, I want to say, and that was the ETB. That was a really good find. And then the Deoxys that we got earlier, and got all of the really good raw stuff, so thank you very much for the deal. We are getting rid of tons of raw product that is, I don't know if they're wanting to be on camera or not.
You can be on camera. Go ahead. You want to be on camera? Yeah.
There you are, young man. You're wearing bangles. You ready for your team to win the playoffs?
Yeah.
Well, I better hope so, because we're going to see about winning the Super Bowl this year. But he is picking up a bunch of our raw product that we had. The Infernape, finally getting rid of our last one. The Joltik that I pulled, and then the Charizard V that we got at the last show. And he is giving us some stuff that I've been looking for, because I have the Growlithe, and that will match my card, and then the Zapdos, because, well, you pretty much already know the channel. But thank you very much for that deal, young man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Camera's off a little bit, but it is right now 5:16, and it has been pretty slow for the most part, aside from like the trade from that one kid. I let him take like an extra card back with him. Really cool. There was stuff that was in his binder that I couldn't really get for the booth, but either way, just let him keep the stuff, because he's been getting some really cool stuff after all. Other than that, not really anything else has happened. There hadn't been hardly any purchases, but we're hoping that it will probably pick up for the remaining few hours. But until then, I'll update you guys when we come across any other deals or whenever trades get into the booth. All right, so I'm outside the event. We're basically outside the mall, but it was fine. I think that there was not a lot of people buying, but I kind of expected that. But that is pretty much the end of day one. Really good trades. I was very happy about the quality that I ended up getting for the booth. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel or checked me out on Instagram. Thanks for dropping in. So we're gonna go ahead and head back home. It's just like an hour drive, but I will be back for the next day, and that's going to be for day 2. We'll see what new stuff people bring into the booth, or if they basically buy. I'm pretty much ready for both. But anyways, I'll see you guys back for day 2. All right, it's day 2, and already did reorganizing for the booth, and you're seeing footage right now of what that is. And basically we ended up doing some double price checks on some of the other stuff that we had at the table that forgot to do yesterday, but we got it organized and I think it looks pretty good. The main plan is to basically pay off the booth and then also be able to do a early pay, which we're going to be doing that for the City to City show over in Cincinnati. I couldn't remember the exact city. We'll be paying that off today and go and pretty much see about getting some extra stuff for the booth for the next show. So with that being said, let's get into day two. All right, first sale of the day. We're selling off the Okie Dokie that we just got yesterday, and then our 151 Jinx, and then the Palafin selling all for $28. Ended up selling off the Sweet Coon EX and the Mr. Rhyme V all for $4. And another quick sale, ended up selling the SQEX for $2. Okay, this kid keeps coming back to the booth, and you brought another binder with you. It's not a Ninja Turtle, unfortunately, but you had, I feel like, some really good stuff this time. You think so? All right, so he agrees. He's picking up a bunch of ROMs, so that we're in here. The delivery Charizard that we got during the holidays, and then I knew he was going to go eventually, but our PSA 9 Mew is going away, and they are giving us some really cool stuff. The Aurora, we finally got one in again. The Hydreigon EX, I've been looking for this one for a while. The Pidgeotto, and then we also got the Ralts. This one is also really cool, missing the other two. And then the big one, which was the Zard VMAX, I couldn't remember. But you care to give me a handshake for the deal? Thank you very much. Okay, so kind of a quick update about the VMAX Charizard that I picked up earlier, and he didn't know it either, but that was my fault for not checking the back of the card and basically making an estimate from that, but that's how it is as a vendor and just kind of learning about these things. But yeah, the VMAX was unfortunately a bootleg, and I noticed it from the back of the card immediately that it was way off. It is what it is, but they were pretty understanding on that, so not a big deal. All right, doing a quick sale right quick for the Secret Rares Clive. I believe that's Secret Rare. It's the 2 stars. And then the Eevee that we got yesterday, selling it all for $13. All right, did another quick sale, getting rid of the Pikachu V that we got the other day for $2. Selling off the last of the Pikachu EXs that we pulled in our Surging Sparks box for $7. Thank you again. All right, it's kind of slowed down at the moment, and not really much else is happening, but I ended up going to a few vendors and picking up some stuff for the booth, so I'll pretty much just show those off right quick for you guys. The booth is back that general direction. Sorry if I forgot your name, but you ended up selling me a couple of illustrations. I needed another Infernape, so we ended up getting that from Twilight Masquerade. And then this one is from Obsidian Flames. I don't ever see this one very often, but the Cleffa, the, what is it, like shooting star little artwork, I like that one. And they ended up doing like 50% off on that, and I mean, I'll do that any day of the week. And then of course there was like some other stuff from my neighbor, and ended up getting a bunch of these. There's like a couple of Charizard Vs that were in the pile, and a Radiant Charizard, and that was all for $10. And I mean, that's a good deal too. So my neighbor who's over there, thank you again. Selling off that Litten we got earlier for $10. Thanks for the sale. Probably the last sale of the day. Gentleman wanted to get this, and originally it was 12, but he only had 10, so we agreed on 10. So thanks for the deal.
Yeah.
And of course I thought I was done buying, but from the gentleman that was basically behind me, he ended up selling some 151 and a couple of Surging Spark stuff, and then the Pikachu promo, I believe this was from the chest special edition thing. They have it at GameStop for 30, so ended up doing all of it for 20. Thanks again. And that's pretty much it. It really quieted down like during the last like few hours of the show, but I think overall it was great. The trades I was really happy with. Interactions with customers, especially to the new people who subscribed to the channel recently. Thank you so much. If you were at the show and you subbed, let me know in the comments below. We're pretty much done for 2024. This was a blast. I got to meet new people, got new stuff for the booth, and we will be doing this again for next year. So the next show that we're going to be doing is going back to our first stomping grounds, which is the Eastgate Mall over in Cincinnati. Would love to be able to have you there. Love to do trades, interactions, whatever. So with that being said, thank you all very much. This was a tremendous 2024 for the channel, and we're going to be doing more stuff in the near future. So thanks again, and you know how we end these videos. Stay strong, stay positive, and of course, love ya. Have a good one, and Happy New Year.